Okay, today, as I have told you that I want to take the class over CSS, cascading style sheets. Okay, class started somewhat delay because of that laptop is functioning somewhat delay. Okay, that's why class started, but laptop it is executing is opening the websites very slowly. Okay, leave it that. Now it is okay. So now let us try to understand. Already I have briefed that cascading style sheet. So this is a language by that we can style the websites, web pages. Web pages means they are the part of so many web pages are part of a website. So every web page, if you want to style, means if you want to change the web page background, mm, header element, font size, header element color, paragraph element color, font. So how do you want to style the web page? Okay, so in the previous section we have tried to understand. Now, so as I told you that within this CSS, as I told you that these three HTML, CSS, JavaScript, these three part of your front end development. So suppose if you want to become a full stack developer, so many students they have discussed with me that sir, I want to become a full stack developer. So that moment, for full stack development, two parts. One is that front end development means client side programming, otherwise user interface. So how to create the user interface, that is called client side. And then backend means server side. Okay, so if you want to develop front end, that moment you must be familiar with, as I told you, that HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So that moment I was teaching JavaScript, then I felt that without HTML and CSS, you wouldn't be able to understand JavaScript. So both are all are interlinked because JavaScript code will be inserted in HTML in between script start tag and script end tag. Okay. So now CSS selectors. So within the CSS selector, so I told you that CSS selector, it selects the HTML element. So the HTML element, whatever you want to style. So CSS selector selects the HTML elements. So I told you that CS selector, then after declaration will be there. The declaration um, that will be declared in flower braces. One or more declarations may be there. Every declaration, all the declarations will be separated with a semicolon. Every declaration will two things. One is that your property and value. Okay, and both will be separated by column. So let us come check back that. So how many selectors are there? Yes, the CSS selectors, they can be divided into five categories. Okay, different type of. So let us see simple selectors, combinator selectors, pseudo class selectors, pseudo element selectors, attribute selectors. Okay, attribute selectors. CSS selectors, as I told you, there are five types. So one by one, let us try to understand all these five selectors. So, so this, suppose here, see, here under this, here this is what P is a selector. P selector, it selects the paragraph section, paragraph element. Okay, now the code is written inside of the flower braces. Okay, now this P selector used to select the paragraph. element. Okay, so that paragraph element, how the paragraph color text align, so that whatever the content you have written in paragraph section, so that text will be aligned to the center, and its text color is what, red. So this is the style you have used here. So now if you run this code, so now see that css code, cascading style sheet code, that will be part of your html. Okay, see here how it is, like what so here this is what html declaration, then html root element, head start tag, this is the where is that head, this is the head start, and style. Under the style, this is the p selector. So within the p selector, the code has written for the paragraph styling. So now then after style closed, your head closed. Okay, now body. So now this is the paragraph. Okay, paragraph, every paragraph will be affected by the style. So this paragraph content aligned to the center. Now if you run this code, see I am making some word Jew